Devil, you too slow. We slit that throat, cause Jesus out up on a cross. I don't need no.
So, alrighty. Hopefully y'all having a good day. As y'all can see, I got a, you know what I mean, much more sturdy stand now. So real quick, I'm just going to start this recording so I can watch it with y'all. You feel me? What? No. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all. So, all right. So, as you can see from the start of this video, I put in the description, designing is not hard. So, if you ever felt like designing something, you really wanted to get it to look really, really nice. You're like, oh, I want to I want it to look like this. I want it to look like that. I want to do this design for my family, for whoever. When you really do it, honestly, it's not that bad. It's not as hard as you think. So I'm about to show y'all how it's all done. So it's really, really simple. I really think it's just some key parts that you need to know, like just navigating it and all that stuff. So I'm going to just walk y'all through, similar to how I do my other designs, but I'm going to just walk y'all through so y'all can really just see how it is and how it goes. So make sure. All right, so let's get comfortable. I got a new monitor, so I gotta get a little. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm working with something a lot better. I'm able to look straight ahead now. So, alrighty. So, cut this volume down. When I first, with it being a fresh canvas, you have everything on your left side. Now, I think you can move it around if you want to, if that's what you prefer. If you prefer it on the right side, I believe you can, switch it how you want to and make it, how you really will like it. And so what you will have, your first thing at the top right hand, you'll see like a little cross basically, and that's just to move things around to, whatever picture you pull in here to move it around and get it looking right and all that stuff. So yeah. Now down here, I believe that's the selected. Yeah, that's how you select. Now look, I don't know all of these now. You just got to just really, honestly, it's really when you hover over each of them, it'll tell you what it is and how it works. So it'll give you like a little rundown, a little like short little video, whatever. So that way you can know like, oh, okay, this is how you work this. So I mainly use the first one, like I said, the cross. I use the paint tool. So that's basically the paintbrush. So that's basically anytime I need to say I do a remove background, and the remove background don't take off all the background that I needed to, use the paintbrush. And then when you go into the paintbrush, it will also bring up which you guys will see it as I do some I'm gonna have to skip the video, but y'all gonna see what I'm talking about, because I'm gonna speed the video up, of course, like I did last time. So once you really get to that paintbrush, it will show you like a little dot. And what I like to do, I like to make it softer. So I like to make it to where it's like it'll be a lot smoother and it won't be so like hard or whatever. So when it comes to, keep in mind, when it comes to you doing like, let's say, you'll see me do it in a video too, but when it comes to you doing lines like a corner, like trying to get my words together, my fault, y'all. When it comes to you doing it, erasing like close near the clothing or anything like that, close near the subject, then I would say use a smaller brush basically. So of course, the lower the number, the smaller the brush, the higher the number, the bigger the brush. So when I use a bigger brush, and you will see it on here as well, I like to use it on like when I'm really trying to blend it together. So when I added, what you will see, when I added this blue in here, the blue kind of like rainfall or whatever the case may be, you will see that I used a bigger paintbrush in order to get it done. And so really all you need to know, Photoshop It is definitely intimidating. Let's just be real. It is. But at the same time, what you would realize is once you start playing around with it and once you start like figuring out how to navigate through it, you're gonna be fine. I promise you. And what I like to do to get my photos in here, I like to drag and drop them. That's it. So I'll probably minimize, or I'll just grab my go on my Finder, look at my downloads, or if it's on my desktop, then I'll get them from my desktop, and then I'll just drag and drop. And what you'll notice too is once you drag it in, it'll have you'll see like a lot of times you probably wouldn't be able to do nothing. Like you're probably hearing like a little sound or something if it won't let you go to the next thing that you're trying to do on the right hand side, which will have all your photos and all your layers. And basically at the top, you just have to look for that check mark. So it has the check mark, and then it has like a X mark, basically. Not an X, but to exit out if you don't want to keep that picture no more. So that's basically just saying once you scale it how you want to scale it, and you satisfied with it, you hit the check mark, and then now it's good. So then you can go on and do everything else you need to do to make it even better. So you'll notice once you get your picture in there and you're trying to scale it, it'll give you like a little what am I trying to say? It'll give you the guidelines to do it. So it'll give you like a, so you can stretch it, you can, make it longer. Oh snap. You can make it longer, you can twist it and all this, that, and the third. So that way, however you want the size of the image to be, it'll be that. So what I like to do when I do my remove backgrounds, because I was getting confused on like how you remove the background, basically when I add a picture in here, it'll be in there, with the full background and stuff. And then what I would like to do is I'll go to the right, which y'all gonna see me do, and I will actually click on the picture, but I will click on the layer that the picture is in, right click it, and then it'll show up as you scroll down. It'll come up with a lot of stuff, a lot of different things that you can do, a lot of options. You'll scroll all the way down, or you'll look all the way down, and you should see rasterize layer. So once you see rasterize layer, then that's basically get the image ready for the background to be removed, basically. So once you do that, you're good to go. And then now it'll remove the background. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, it'll get the background pretty much all gone. You might just have to do like I said, like certain little parts, but for the most part, it ain't like you gotta just sit there and erase the whole background, try not to mess up the image that you don't want to erase and stuff like that. So it's a lot better. And I know for my guru Photoshop guys out there, girls out there, y'all probably saying, oh, it's a better way, it's an easier way to do it, you can probably just do the select. So hey, listen, this is the quickest way I learned how to do it, so this is what we gonna do, and this is how you about to do it. So trying to save you time. but yeah, so now you done learn how to remove the background, now you done learn how to navigate it, basically. Now you done learn how to erase if you need to erase. And so honestly, after you really do that, oh yeah, there's another one I love to tell people about this. So it's called the camera raw filter. So basically at the top, the very, very top, you'll see it. You'll see where it says filter, and then when it says filter, you will look at the options that it has, and then I think it should be above lens filter or whatever. So you click that, then you'll be brought into a menu where I'm going to have to skip the video a little bit so I can actually go to it. But basically you'll be brought into a menu where it will show you how you can change the contrast of the image, you can brighten the image, you can darken the image, you can really just like scale it how you want to. And then if you look on the right hand side as well, it'll be the one that is right above the little 3 dots on the right hand side once you get there. and it's almost like two circles intertwined into one, and that's your presets basically. So they have some that are set that you can do, that you can use yourself, you know what I mean, but you can also make your own. So when you hit those three dots, after you done, because it'll bring you, once you first get there, of course, it'll show you, like I said, you can do it your own way manually and get it done how you want it, and then hit the three dots and it should say where you can be able to save the preset and then create your own. It'll create your own preset, and then you can name it whatever you want to name it. So once you see, I actually got a lot of presets that I did over the years of me making designs. So yeah, now actually I probably will add more along the way, but right now though, they've been helping me get my stuff looking dynamic and looking good. So honestly, that's pretty much like the gist of Photoshop. Like, it's not that hard really. The other half of it would be just practice, watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos, actually applying it to, so that way you can be able to see like, oh, okay, this is how this go, this is how that go, this is how it go. So like I said, it's a lot of like moving things around, actually just sitting there just playing with it, and oh, let me see what this do now, let me see what that do. So don't be afraid of Photoshop. It's not that hard. Trust me, it's not that hard, because I really thought the same thing, and you're not alone. So hey, I promise you, you will be fine. Go ahead and start designing. Don't give up, bro. You got that creative mindset in your head now. You got that design that you like, bro. If I just get on Photoshop and learn that joint, you done learned it today. So man, it's with this design, I really went all out. I'm gonna be real. I really went all out this time. I really wanted to go off of kind of like inspiration from how their graphic designers do for Syracuse football, or Q's football. And I really wanted to add that effect of like things coming at you. So when you see the finished product, you're like, oh yeah. And for me, I thought it was a little busy, but at the same time, I was like, no, I'm satisfied with it. I'm not going to keep toying with it, because we all know how that can go. If you got something that you trying to really perfect and all that stuff, it's not going to ever be done. Let's just be real. You're going to add more stuff, and then it'd be too complicated at that point. So yeah, basically just went with something different. Wanted to keep it simple, but still like to pertain to the Holiday Bowl, because y'all playing today. So congrats to y'all for making it to the bowl game. You feel me? Get that dub though. That's all I'm asking. Just get the dub, bro. Please, bro. Please. Let's go. But yeah, so Syracuse, they're playing, I believe they're playing, I can't remember exactly who they was playing. I want to say South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah, so whoever they're playing today, let's hope they win that joint. And it's really like fun once you really learn it, and once you really play around with it for a while. You have to play around with it. That's the only way you're gonna learn it. Like, it's gonna take some time. If you really want this to be like a profession, and you really want to get like really, really good at it, you're gonna have to play around with it a lot. So it's just, just a matter of like how far you want to take it, honestly. And for me, I really want to take it as far as like working with different schools, whatever college will allow me to work on designs for them and stuff like that, and to really really make those designs pop and really sell that feeling, that real deal feeling for game day. We all know how game day can be. If you're really into football like that, you're into sports in general, game day is that day. Like, everybody hype, everybody trying to get it. Like, hey, we hype. The adrenaline is like pulsing through everybody's veins. Like, it's game day, game day, game day, game day. So I really want to create that effect each time that I make a design. And honestly, I can say that right now, I believe that I'm doing a very, very good job of doing it. Like, a lot of times these designs, I don't know how I'm gonna push them out. I don't know what they're gonna look like, but I found that is the best way for me to really like get out of myself and get like out of my own head. A lot of times, like I still, work to just do the best that I can, but sometimes for me, the way that I'm wired, sometimes if I go off of a plan and it don't work out the way it works, the way that I planned it, then it's just like scratch it, and then you know what I'm saying. So I just feel like it's just best for me to wing it, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you, just to wing it. Kind of like I said, I did have an idea of what I want to go off of, like basically however you see their designs and stuff like that on their page on their Instagram, Syracuse, the bright orange, the blue, you know what I mean. So it's like I definitely want to add the end, of course, the orange juice, you feel me, the Q's juice. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, we're doing Syracuse today and they play today, so I'm gonna get this video up and running after I get done and all that stuff, and I'm gonna edit it and all this stuff. So yeah, it's actually fun. So once you get into designing, once you get on Photoshop and you really just figure it out as you watch my video and other people's videos, like we just talked about today earlier. We talked about the different things that are in Photoshop that you can do, that you can use, that are at your disposal, and Photoshop will help you. It will help you. So if you hover over whatever it is you're trying to figure out what it is, it'll tell you what it is. Basically, it'll show you like a little, like I said, like a little small little video of like what it's doing and what that function is. So you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And Photoshop would be your best friend as far as like making designs and making, graphics and all that stuff. Not saying you can't use Canva or any other like Pixar or anything like that. Not saying you can't use it, because let's keep it real. I used it. Let me tell you this, y'all. When I first started on like just graphic design in general, I started on my phone. And I had this app called Rave or something like that. If y'all designers know, or if y'all know about it, it was the cool app. You can do basically what you can do on Photoshop. Photoshop just has a lot more that you can do, a lot more at your disposal. Excuse me. As long as you come up with the photos and all that stuff and the ideas in your head, and just put it in the program and work it, and you know what I'm saying, get it to how you like it. But yeah, I started out on my phone, just making designs on my phone without being on my MacBook. And this was way before I got my MacBook and all this stuff. So you got to start somewhere. So I'm just encouraging you, man, just to keep pushing, just to keep going. Just make your first design. That's it. You might not like it, and it's okay. I definitely looked at my oldest design, like my first one. I was like, ooh. But at the same time, I was glad I started, because I'm like, man, this really just started something right here. It sparked something, like for real. You never know, you might just like it, But make your first design, then allow time to carry on, and you just keep making designs. You keep getting on there, keep finding things to design, and just go from there. Take inspiration from what you get from other people that already have been doing it. Don't compare yourself, because comparison is the thief of joy. Let's be real. So don't sit and compare. Oh, well, my designs don't look like they got more time than you. That's it. They just put more work in. They've been doing it for 10 plus years. It's okay. It is okay. Not everybody gonna start like you. Not everybody's gonna be like you, but you are unique. Let's get that straight. You are unique. So embrace that. You're not gonna think about how others design when it comes to you designing. So just embrace that and love it, and enjoy the process. And so yeah, man, I really hope y'all like this design, man. I'm just geeked, because this boy came out tough. Like, y'all gonna see how this mud look, bro. Oh snap. Y'all gonna see how this mud look, bro. Like, yeah, it's in there, like swimming wear. But yeah, man, boy, I can't wait to see what else I create. Like, that's the thing. When I create something else, it's like, ooh, let's go. You feel me? But yeah. So man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. Hopefully y'all learned something. If you guys learned something, leave a like down below in the comment and subscribe to the channel. And hey, there's gonna be more designs. Like, we got to think about how many schools there is, college, like all of that in one. Like, I'm gonna be a designer for a minute. So yeah. And we got these bowl games and all these other games and the championship along the way coming up. So who y'all think gonna win the championship, man? Y'all leave that in the comments, man. I don't know. I kind of got a feeling Oregon gonna take it out. Like, I don't know, but we go see. But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching this video, man. Hopefully this really was able to help you out. Hopefully I was able to explain it the way that you could be able to understand it. And hopefully y'all had a good time watching me make this design and talking through it and just giving y'all the understanding in the background of like, what is Photoshop, like how you work this joint. Is it hard? No, it's not that hard. So hey, man, y'all stay easy, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. And we out.